Hello everyone, this is LW Gaming and welcome back for another video of sort of Convallaria. I almost said Languisher for some reason. Anyways, I'm finally back from the Minecraft movie, which was already taking place like almost a day. I mean an hour, like a couple of hours ago, or I should say like don't know the exact amount of hours, but it's already been like I think like 12 hours at least. So, anyways, I'm finally back, and I'm gonna cover some more stuff for Sora Convallaria this time. So let's see what we got in the new events for this week. As we have a new skin for a certain character. Who is this gonna be? Honestly, I don't know who it is, but let's see. Oh, that's an interesting skin, but I don't know who is this for. This one is for Agata. Okay, Agata. I think it's Agata. That'll be interesting. Hold on. I think one of my things is gonna expire, so I'm gonna use these before they expire. There we go. Revival Memories event is active, so now your attempts of getting those memory shards will be doubled, which is nice. Double like twice a day. So that means now you can advance your star level much faster with this event active. I don't think there's anything new in the shop. There are some new stuff in here, but they're usually aren't the big focus here. Okay, just some resets and other things. Okay, might as well get this one here. Octopus will be handy, but not right now though. Anyways, let's look at the new banner that has happened like this week. Well, actually no, there are actually two new ones we need to look at here. So actually we got a rerun of the debut banner of Agata, yeah, or Agata, depending on how you're gonna pronounce her name. But anyways, she is back for you to get, which is although I don't think they ever done this before. So like when they release a skin like Agata that we saw earlier, they also decided to rerun her banner as a debut banner. So if you have missed her the first time, this is the perfect opportunity for you to get her because she is excellent out there. As for the other banner we're going to take a look at focus here are Destined banner. This one features two of the probably new characters. Well, not necessarily new as of right now, but they used to be new. Anyways, the first one is Gloria, and the second one is Auguste. So, anyways, fortunately, I was able to get Gloria on the ever since her debut, which means I get to show you guys her full kit very soon. So, anyways, this is Gloria. And this is what she looks like at 1 star. And this is what she looks like at 5 stars when you get her to 5. Pretty handy. And this is her trait, a Flag of Justice. Increases Gloria's attack by 20%. When she loses Flag Waving Aura, she gains Potential Burst for 2 turns. Her movement additionally increases by 2 tiles, and she ignores 50% of the target's defense. And then after the start of the battle, Gloria will auto use Longness Flag Waving, which grants Flag Waving Aura. So like when you begin the battle, she'll start off with a flag waving already, which means that she's gonna be able to boost your team with that extra mobility, I believe, by 2 at least. And then she'll ignore 50% of the target's defense, which is pretty big if you ask me. And then for the basic attack, Lance of Justice, this one's an AoE attack that attacks around her. Gloria deals 70% physical damage to all enemies within a 1 tile radius of the target. If there is no flag waving aura on Gloria, the skill switches to Sword of Justice. And the Sword of Justice move is basically a typical one target attack, basic attack I would say. Nothing special on that one. Which all it does is just like basically launch a single target attack, dealing 100% physical damage. When attacking from the front, increases damage dealt to 130%. The skill will be switched to Lance of Justice when having flag waving aura. Okay, so basically, depending on which aura you're on, or if you're not in the aura, your skill will switch depending on the situation. And we also have the Longness Brilliance. This one basically grants all allies within 3 tiles of her attack plus attack 1 up, I mean. And this also grants herself as well. And damage reduction 2 for 2 turns. And restores 1 NRG. If there is no flag waving aura on Gloria, the skill switches to Sword Full Moon. So, anyways, this one is a completely different skill. Instead of this being a support skill, this is a attack skill. So what this does is it deals 90% AoE physical damage to all enemies within 2 tiles around the character. Damage dealt is increased by 30% when a target are injured. Gains damage reduction 2 for 2 turns after performing the skill. and and just like the other skill, if she ends up getting the flag waving aura active, this skill reverts back to Longness Brilliance. Oops. And there's also this one called Longness Thrust. This one basically Gloria selects one enemy within a cross-shaped range from herself, charging at them, dealing 120% damage, and knocking the enemy back by 2 tiles. If there's no flag waving aura on Gloria, the skill switches to Sword Gale. So let's see what Sword Gale does. So this one does like a deals 120% physical damage to an enemy within a cross-shaped range around the character. Before attacking, damage is increased by 10% for every tile passed, up to 50%. Oh, that would be nasty. And there's also this here called Lance of Longness. Gloria deals 80% AoE damage to all enemies within 2 tiles around the target empty tile. And this will summon a flag at the cost of her flag waving aura. If there is no flag waving aura on Gloria, the skill switches to Longness flag waving. So yeah, this skill is a very powerful AoE attack. But however, when you're using this, you will be losing your flag waving. So that's a fair exchange. But however, once you lose it, you're gonna have to wait for like 1 turn or a couple turns, I think, to get to white flag waving, which is the other skill she has when she loses the flag waving aura. And the skill called Longness Flag Waving, what it does is an instant skill. This one grants movement +1 to all allies within 3 tiles around 3 tiles for 2 rounds, and granting the character flag waving. So basically, it goes back to the flag waving state, which is pretty interesting or maybe complex to those who are getting used to her. I already got used to her because she has 2 different modes. And also, fun fact, I used her as a main team because she is insanely good with mobility. Like in this game, you really couldn't go too far enough without her. And of course, the there's also the leader's aura. This one boosts all Union units in battle. Attack is increased by 10%. Defense is increased by 20%. When performing an active attack, damage is increased by 12%. When being struck back, damage taken is decreased by 24%. Yeah, this leader's aura, even though it's pretty simple, this one actually allows you to ensure you can do enough damage without taking damage back from the strike back, which is a nice aura for Gloria, which makes sense because she's supposed to be a leader of the Union, of course. And like I said earlier, she's part of the Union faction, which makes sense. And also Fortitude, because she is a knight. We'll show her full kit later, but for now, let's look at Auguste, the returning character after a long time, I think. Not too long, but for a long time. And these are his kits. This is what he looks like at 1 star initially, and this is what he looks like at 5 stars. And this is the Sword of Wrath, which is his trait. Auguste ignores block. After initiating an active attack or entering standby, he gains 1 stack of rage, up to 6 stacks. When having 6 stacks of rage, after actively using a skill or basic attack, Auguste removes all stacks and he can act again. Gains Rage Outburst 3 for 2 turns. And recovering 2 NRG. At the start of the battle, he also gains 4 stacks of rage. Oh dear. When he gets angry, watch out. And let's see what these are supposed to be. So the rage effect is like increased attack by 3% per stack. Can be stacked up to 6 times, which means the maximum of 18%, if I do the math right. And the rage outburst, it adds 70% of M attack to physical attack and gains armor piercing. Oh dear. Yeah, if you have something like a shield on you, good luck surviving that. Because that damage is just going to straight up ignore it. Oh dear. Anyways, his basic attack is called the extermination, single target attack. August deals 100% damage when attacking enemies. Additionally, depletes 1 energy from the target. Ooh, disgusting. Very disgusting. Like 1 energy depleting when you attack them with this. Oh my goodness, they're gonna have a rough time getting their energy back, huh? Oh man, if this was a PvP game, I would feel scared. But since Solar Conflict is heavy towards PvE most of the time, I think this is a fine addition for your team. There's also Wrath Swift as an instant skill. August charges that one enemy within a cross-shaped range around him, dealing 40% damage and knocking the enemy back by 1 tile. The skill switches to Wrath Snap and remains for 2 turns. Oh man. So Wrath Snap is another skill that he has. I mean, not she. It's a he. Deals 80% damage to all enemies within a 3 times 2 area, inflicting physical defense 2 down for 2 turns. The skill switches to Wrath Scorch for 2 turns. Oh, another version of the skill, huh? Oh man. Okay, moving on. Warm Touch. This is a passive skill. When performing an active attack, deals an additional piercing damage equal to 15% current HP of the target, and the character recovers 10% HP. This effect can be activated up to 1 time per round, but it can be triggered simultaneously upon hitting multiple characters. Oh my goodness. So yeah, this can only trigger once, but however, this is best used if you attack multiple enemies at once. Which is actually pretty good, but at the same time, it is actually pretty nasty. If this was PvP. Anyways, the next skill is called Hassle. It's a support skill. August gain 2 stacks of rage and a physical shield equal to 60% of physical attack, plus magic attack, as well as damage reduction too. When August is injured, additionally gains 1 stack of rage and damage 2 up for 2 turns. Yeah, this is actually pretty nuts. Although it is a good support skill, by the way. And finally, we have this skill here called Wrath, Devastation. August deals 90% damage to all enemies within a 3x4 area in the target direction, dispelling 2 buffs from the target before attacking. When he is in rage outburst state, there is a 50% chance of inflicting stun for on the target, which is actually absolutely crazy with this skill. It is a powerful skill, not gonna lie. But if you're able to score a stun with this, oh yeah, oh my, that's gonna be insane to use against enemies here. Anyways, August is part of the Union, which I guess makes sense because he's part of that faction. And then aggression, because of course he's aggressive type of unit. And let's see, would I be able to pull here? Probably not, but anyways, let's see, how much pulls do I have put in here? 101. So I might actually have a chance here, but let me check on some things really quick. I gotta see if I have enough actually to do this. 84, almost. Just one short. You know what? I have an idea. I'm gonna be using my, let's see, if I even have a chance to use it here. Oh yeah. Let me use this here so I can get some secret fates here. Alright, let's see if I can pull August here, which of course I might guarantee to get one. Because, I'm actually at 101 as the pity rate, so let's give it a go. Oops. There it is. No idea what's that about. So anyway, since I'm at 100 away, so I'm gonna preset this to 80 because that's where I am currently. And then soon it'll be 90. So let's start polling here. We're gonna try to poll for August. Although I already have Gloria, so I don't think they're gonna give me Gloria again. But let's hope that's not gonna happen because, I already own her. There's no point of me getting Gloria here. So let's start by polling 90 right now. Okay, let's see. The Pope. I think that was a rainbow, but I don't think that is it. So let's see. Nah, they're just trying to trick me. Here's 100. Again, nothing. And now we're gonna start using our Hope Luck sites. Oh, whoa, hold on. This is rainbow indeed. Okay, here is the legendary. And it's Gloria. Oh, dang. I don't know, that actually hurt my pulse here, but let me see. I don't know. Let me go back. I gotta see if it did reset my pity rate. Oh darn, it did. Okay, wow. That's pretty unlucky. Okay, I'm not gonna pull for it then. Well, sorry for disappointment. Yeah, I did not anticipate Gloria to be there. I was a bit worried, but it looks like the game really did want me to get cursed. Oh dear. Okay, I guess we'll end this something abruptly short, because I do not want to risk it of getting another character that I don't really need, which is Gloria. I don't want that to happen again. Seriously, what are the odds of this happening? Like, this doesn't seem right to me at all. And also, this character that needs my attention here. What's going on? Where is that character that needs me? Okay, Abyss. Uh, I mean, I'll be happy that Gloria was actually someone new, but no, that was not new. I already got her at 5 stars, which is to me, it's a disappointment of getting her again. So speaking of Gloria, I'm gonna show her the kit here as promised earlier. And this is the skills you can acquire when you rank up. As you can see here, I'm gonna let you guys see through this and pause the video if you need to, because I'm not gonna explain what each of these skills does. So yeah, you may pause the video at any point you like to read it yourself. So that way you would know where you can get them and where you unlock them. That was rank 1, and there's rank 3. Oh, whoops. Okay, I didn't realize there's some descriptions that are long. And there's also this here. And then front defense on rank 5, and then there's also counter attack on rank 5. Counter attack mode for the okay. Oh, actually, this is pretty good. I'm just reading it for myself, and yeah, it looks pretty good. That was rank 7, and this is where you unlock the Union's leader's aura. Lance of Justice for your basic attack, but if you can also opt in for the other one, which is Silencing Attack, which will prevent them from using the skill when you hit them. This is rank 9, and this is rank 11 when you get there. A Fair Duel. This one is a 4 NRG cost that does heavy damage, which is pretty nuts. And also Knight's Glory to give yourself some support. And in rank 12 is the maximum possible you can go, but you don't earn any skill. Excuse me. You don't earn any skills once you reach rank 12, but you do increase her stats though. So keep that in mind when you're advancing. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hope y'all find this video helpful or informative. And I'll see you all hopefully later today because I need to like make the final video of the event. I haven't done that yet. I had to do it at some point later because I am so busy today because I have so much things outside of Sword Convallaria, of course. And anyways, see y'all next time.